Fam, this whole generation that we're in is so different from when I was growing up. It comes to my attention that you new parents nowadays are not whooping y'all kids and laying into y'all children like y'all should be. And then you wonder why they keep disrespecting you, right? Now, some parents that I've asked have deemed whooping your child as animalistic and barbaric. But my whole thing about that is, these are the same parents who got whooped as children, right? But came out fine for the most part. But you don't want to do the same to your child. Now, granted, you can't tell somebody how to raise their children, and never would I really do that. I can only give my little words of wisdom from here and there, if you even ask. But that's really about it. But I can't raise your children for you. But for you parents in this new generation, need to get y'all shit together. Real talk. Fam, I'm from the generation where if you even talked back to your mama, that's an ass whooping. I'm from the generation where your grandma, or probably even your mom or father, whoever gonna whoop you, would make you choose your ass whooping weapon. And if it was too lightweight compared to something that they would use, they're gonna whoop you with that too, but they're also gonna go back and get something heavier to whoop you with. So you're gonna get double dosage. Lord have mercy, don't let you get in trouble at school and they have to leave work early just to come get you, fam. Oh my God. Don't cuss at them, don't yell at them, don't talk back. Man, don't even slam the door to your room after y'all get done arguing or they get done yelling at you. Please don't do that. I'm from the generation where if a child thought that they was going to rise up to their parents, they was going to get knocked right back down. I'm from the generation where they don't play no disrespect, no bad grades, no nothing, fam. I'm from the generation where if you tried to sneak into the house, even though they told you to be here at a certain time, and you tried to sneak in, they might let you go to sleep. But you're going to wake up in the morning to an ass whooping. Now, better yet, they'll wake you up in the middle of the night to an ass whooping. Almost every little disrespectful, ignorant, stupid thing that you would do would get that ass tapped. I'm from the generation where the parents didn't even always have to hit us to get us to comply. They could just give us a certain look, and that look is all it took to get us back in line. I'm from the generation where if you fucked up with the neighbors, right? The neighbors would whoop you, and then when your mama get home, she would whoop you, and then when father gets home later on, oh God. Worst thing about that is that you done took a shower. You damn near be fresh out the shower, right? Still soaking wet. And he come in, belt in hand, like, oh shit. Like, hey fam, let me dry off first. I'm from the generation where if mom says no, you go to dad. If dad doesn't help out, usually he'll say, whatever your mom says is right. You leave it at that. You don't go to grandma. You don't go to grandpa. You don't find no leeway around this. A lot of parents that I have asked have said that they don't believe in whooping their children in order to gain respect. First of all, our parents didn't whoop us to gain respect, fam. They whooped us to get us in line. They whooped us as a form of discipline. Second of all, fam, you act like we're telling you to beat them with a fucking baseball bat or with a fucking crowbar or punching them in the face when they're only like 5, 6, or 7. Like, no, fam, we're not talking about that. We're talking about with your hand, fam, and with a belt. But hell, y'all got it easy this generation. In my generation, we was getting hit with whatever was in reach of our parents. Oh, there's a belt over there? Oh, take those off those pants so I can whoop your ass. Got hit with switches, wet towels, socks. We got hit parents back then were very creative with their ass whooping weapons. You don't whoop your children to gain respect for them. You whoop your children to keep them in line and to discipline them and to let them know who's boss. You gain the respect from your child or children by treating them with love, man. You know, doing for them. Treating them with love. Fucking, you know. You don't whoop your children or kid in order to get respect from them. You whoop them in order to keep them in line and let them know who's boss. And let them know that you're not going to go for that bullshit that they might be trying to pull. You gain respect from your children by loving them, being there for them, telling them what's right, and not being afraid to put your foot down when they do something they ain't supposed to do or say something they ain't supposed to say. You parents today, y'all want to be y'all child's friend. Y'all buying them expensive iPhones and tablets and all that at ages below 10 and shit. Like, bro, I didn't see my own personal cell phone until like 17, 18 years old. Now, even though that's just personally me, I mean, most kids back then, they saw their phones around 16, around that age. But y'all kids nowadays, y'all be having nicer electronics than y'all fucking parents do. Little Susie over there got a whole iPhone 8, a whole iPhone 9, but her mama still has a flip phone. No, man, wasn't none of that. No. Y'all people in this generation, y'all need to change the way that y'all parent y'all kids, because y'all kids are running over y'all. Y'all kids are making y'all weak. Y'all kids are stressing y'all out because you're allowing them to. You are the parent, fam. You are the parent or parents. If the father, whether the father's in the picture or not, the mother still has to be a parent. I don't care how many kids they got. Yes, it is very hard to do. It is always harder to be a single parent, whether you're a single father or a single mother. But it still has to be done. Stop trying to send your kids away every single weekend so you can get a break. Like, that's okay every now and then, but man, they ain't gonna learn nothing if they ain't with somebody like you. If they with somebody that don't give a fuck, like, come on, man. That's not what you do. Fam, I don't even want kids. You hear me? I don't even want kids, but I know if I ever do end up having some, they gon' know. They gon' know. They gon' know that I ain't with that bullshit. But you parents today, man, y'all just, there's something about y'all that's just goofy. Real talk, man. Y'all just be playing around so much with these kids, and these kids is just running over y'all, and that's not how I was raised. Fuck around in the grocery store, and like Steve Harvey said, where you act out is where you get worked out. Fam, if we in the bread and butter aisle and you want to act the ass, you about to get laid out in the bread and butter aisle. The people in the next aisle over are about to wonder what the fuck is going on in the aisle next to them while you over there screaming, getting your ass whooped.
Boy, didn't I tell you to stop playing with me?
What the fuck is that?
Ooh, Baba!
But nah, man, all jokes aside, this new generation, man, y'all something else. Y'all disrespecting y'all parents. Y'all disrespecting y'all teachers. Y'all disrespecting authority figures. Man, y'all ain't gonna end up nowhere but in prison or dead. And that's it. I mean, there's no nicer way to say it. You kids today are fucking out of control, and y'all really need to get it together. Take it from me, fam. Take it from me, born in the mid-90s, who somehow survived all the craziness, thank God, and here I am in 2019 giving out life lessons. I feel like a lot more people, not even people on YouTube, I feel like a lot more celebrities and, you know, important people need to use their fame and their platforms to broadcast messages like this, because the way this new generation is going, man, it's only going to get worse until these parents put their fucking foot down. Stop trying to be your child's friend. Start being a parent, because when you try to be their friend, they're not going to respect you. They're going to act like they do, of course, because, hell, you giving them money, you giving them fucking luxury and all this, and they're not even really doing nothing for it. Probably doing poorly in school, acting up, hanging around with the wrong crowd, doing the wrong stuff, and you're rewarding them for this? Like, nah, fam, y'all got it so twisted. Hell, I wish I would act up back when I was growing up and not have to face any consequences. Y'all would have thought I was smoking crack. You don't need to whoop your child for every little thing. Some things you can just talk to them about. Yes, that is true. But when they really act up or they try to get big on you, especially when they get older, man, you got to put them in their place, man. Quick. Because if you keep letting it happen, it's going to keep happening. And it's going to get worse. They're going to put their hands on you. See, if I would have ever thought, like a lot of white kids do, and I'm not even being racist, that's just how it is. Mostly it's white kids that disrespect their parents. Had I ever thought of disrespecting her, bitch, fuck, ass, shit, I wouldn't be sitting here right now. And if I was sitting here, I'd be in a wheelchair. You disrespect a parent from the 90s, the 80s, and partially the early 2000s. Man, you'll be lucky if you can still talk straight. Not all parents are the same. Now, some parents, when you have a deep threatening voice like James Earl Jones or fucking Morgan Freeman, like you don't really have to do much whooping because your voice alone will scare the shit out of your kids and be like, okay, I need to get my shit together. But yes, we gotta do better. Y'all kids are out of control. Your young girls wearing these hoe ass outfits. Your young boys out here sagging their pants and doing all this, man. That shit ain't cute. It's not okay. I mean, it's ratchet, and they're either going to end up pregnant, dead, or in jail if they continue that. All at young ages at that. Y'all think I'm talking shit probably because you're not used to hearing stuff like this, but it's just the facts, fam. And I don't care what anybody thinks of it. That's just how it is. Y'all need to start being parents again and stop being friends. And don't be afraid to pull this out every now and then and use it. This shit be giving me flashbacks, man. I'm out.